If you ride a KingSong 14D electric unicycle, you know that the pedals are spring-loaded, which is pretty tough to deploy and takes about 3 to 5 seconds to deploy, which takes too long to ride. So I've actually created a DIY magnetic pedals. As you can see, it takes a very short time to deploy. Okay, step number 1, use something sharp like a flathead screwdriver to peel a little bit of the anti-skid tape, and then simply use your fingers to peel it off. Use a Torx or security T screwdriver to unscrew the screws, and you can easily take off the black cover plastic. If you cannot find the proper screwdriver, get a full set of those small screwdrivers that are used to fix spectacles. One of them will be compatible to the screws that I'm actually using here. It's usually used for those electronic gadgets like hard disks and all that. When you open a hard disk, usually they use this kind of screws. Where to get the magnets? I get it from Taobao. Taobao have the 5x2 mm neodymium magnet rare earth magnets, which is very strong, as you can see from here. I use an Allen key, and this is a wrench, which is adjustable wrench to hold on to the Allen key and then unscrew this little screw that is holding the pedals to the casing. In order to dislodge the metal pin in between the pedals and the casing, you need a screwdriver and a wrench to knock it out of the holes, and then use a crosshead screwdriver to unscrew this metal piece, which is a spring that actually keep the pedals very tough to move. Without this metal pieces, this black color metal pieces, it will move freely on this casing, so that you will have no restriction at all. The next step is to put it back all together without the metal piece inside. Use the wrench and a screwdriver to put the pin back into the holes so that you hold on to the casing. Make sure you measure the correct distance between each side, and then use the Allen key and the adjustable wrench to screw it back all together so that it will have a free flowing, free moving pedals. Next is to use a double-sided foam tape, a 3M industrial strength version of a foam tape, to stick on the underside of the plastic cover of the pedals to hold on to the 3x2 mm neodymium rare earth magnet. I use 3 pieces to add strength to the magnet so that it will be strong enough to hold on to the pedals to the casing. Make sure the polarity is correct, otherwise you'll repel instead of attract. And finally, put back the plastic cover of the pedals and screw it back together. For the rectangle neodymium magnet, is actually one of my old stock of neodymium magnet which I purchased long time ago. You can buy this neodymium magnet from any online website. Just find the correct size. For me, rectangle is very clean. Some other people use a circle neodymium magnet. 3M double-sided foam tape to stick the neodymium magnet onto the casing. It is very strong, so I will not worry about it coming off anytime soon. And the next step is to replace the non-slip tape onto the pedals. I got this from the local hardware store, and it's getting rarer to find, so you must actually find online sometimes to get this adhesive type of non-slip tape. Next is I gather a small piece of foam to double-sided tape onto the neodymium magnet to prevent impact on the magnets will cause the magnet to lose its magnetism, so be aware of that. Okay, as you can see, our demo is very easy to deploy the magnetic pedals, and you can actually push it around without dropping the pedals, and just a little shake, it will actually drop down. So yeah. Well, basically that's it for this DIY magnetic pedals for the KingSong 14D, and I really appreciate you guys watching this video. And of course, if you have not subscribed, please do subscribe so that you can catch my next electric unicycle and gadget videos. Thank you very much and have a nice day. See ya! Bye bye.